Welcome back to the Canada Specialist Program series. So lovely to have Claudia from Prince of Wales back with us today. Claudia, over to you.
Thank you so much, Charlie. Well, good morning, everybody. Thank you for taking the time to being here with us today. Really appreciate it. I just want to spend the next 10 minutes chatting to you about Prince of Wales. We have a couple of new things in store that I'm really excited to share with all of you. As you might already know, we are based in downtown Victoria, Vancouver on Granville Island, and in Telegraph Cove. Telegraph Cove is on the north of Vancouver Island. Absolutely stunning location full of wildlife and hikes and outdoor experiences. We are the largest whale watching group in British Columbia at this moment, and we're dedicated to sustainability and ethical wildlife viewing. So I'm gonna move on. This is our fleet. I'm really excited to share that we have increased the number of vessels in our fleet this year. This year, we've welcomed two of our brand new Zodiacs to our Victoria fleet. So now we have 12. These brand new Zodiacs are state of the art. They're built here locally in British Columbia. They're made for our waters and they feature amazing and super comfortable shockwave seating. So if you have any clients that have always wanted to experience a Zodiac style vessel, but have never been able to do so because of, some back pain or some other little issues like that, they're now able to come over to Victoria and experience Zodiac style vessels in absolute comfort. We've also introduced our fourth Sailor Sea catamaran, the Sailor Sea Glory, that's now operating out of Vancouver as well. So Vancouver gets three Sailor Sea catamarans that each bring 95 guests out on the water. Those vessels actually have seating for 220 people. So even if the boat is fully booked, you'll still be able to move around the vessel and find a seat outside, and it does not feel crowded whatsoever. We also have two Ocean Magic cruisers, one of which goes out of Telegraph Cove, and we keep one in Victoria for private events. I'm going to move on. These are our signature tours. You probably all heard me go on and on about them, so I'll do a brief overlook today. So we have our Zodiac whale watching in Victoria and Telegraph Cove on the Zodiac style vessels. Those hold 12 guests, so they're perfect for small families or small groups or for your adventurous clients for sure. The half-day whale watching on the catamarans go out of Vancouver and Victoria, and the sunset whale watching is our just luxury experience from Vancouver. Also departing from Granville Island, it leaves at about 4 or 5, depending on the season, and it's generally my favorite tour. You head out on the water and you see whales with the sun setting in the ocean and behind Vancouver. It's just absolutely stunning. We also do a half-day whale watching in Telegraph Cove with our Ocean Magic cruiser. And we also have private adventures. We have private adventures on every single vessel in our fleet. And so if you're dealing with luxury clients that would like to take one of our boats out just in the privacy of their own group, they can do so. Any vessel in our fleet is rentable essentially by itself. And then Sea Vancouver for waterfront sightseeing, I'm going to talk a little bit about this later, but it's also one of our Vancouver experiences. As Di was chatting about winter in Vancouver, I wanted to let everybody know that our tours in 2027 will begin mid-March. So I believe it is the 15th of March. So if you're sending clients over in the winter, kind of shoulder seasons, they can already start going whale watching, which is awesome. These are some of our tour inclusions on our signature tours. We offer a whale sighting guarantee on every single trip. So if your clients don't see any whales on their trip, they can come back for free. They only have to pay our taxes and fees, which amount to about $16, and that's Canadian, of course. And we also offer a free photo package on all of our catamaran tours and all of our Sea Vancouver tours. So essentially, your guest will get a full package of images and a couple of videos to share with their family and friends after the trip. That's completely free, and you don't even have to opt in. They will be sent to your clients, even if they don't expect them. And it's usually a very pleasant surprise. We have digital language guides. We now have 9. So this year we've introduced our Portuguese digital language guide, and essentially they're guides that you can download onto your phone, and you can kind of follow along the trip with translated commentary, which is very popular with folks from around the world. In our GM Naturalist program, if you're traveling with kids, you want them to be busy during their whale watch, and you also want them to learn something new about the area and about the wildlife, and that's a perfect activity for them to do so. This is kind of a brief look at what our free photo package looks like. People receive between 20 to 40 images, and they also receive some videos. Already, just briefly about our sustainability, we haven't changed our sustainability program too much because we believe that we really honed into what matters. We are a climate positive company of investing all of our offsets into the carbon project with the Great Bear Rainforest here in British Columbia. We are 1% for the Planet members, and we commit over 1% of our sales to conservation organizations here in BC. Those are Oceanwise, Sea Smart, Pacific Salmon Foundation, Base Cetology, many other amazing conservation organizations that really do important work in our area. We're also Biosphere certified. We were one of the first Biosphere certified companies in Vancouver, actually. So we're really proud to do that. And we align our operations to UN Sustainability Development Goals. And we've recently received our Rainbow Registry accreditation. We're really proud of our commitment to inclusivity and how we're moving in this space in a way that all of your clients are going to feel welcome on our vessels. And this, of course, is the marine wildlife. You're going to be able to see humpback whales, killer whales, stellar sea lions, seals, bald eagles, gray whales, minke whales, dolphins, porpoises, you name it, you'll likely see it on one of our whale watching tours. And then again, if you have a really unlucky time and your clients don't see any whales, we have our whale sighting guarantee, so they'll get another trip to get another go at seeing the wildlife they've always dreamed to see. And super briefly here, I wanted to talk a bit about our sister company in Vancouver. It's called Sea Vancouver. We do waterfront sightseeing adventures. These adventures are 90 to 180 minutes. They start at $89, so super affordable. They depart from April to October from Granville Island, just in downtown Vancouver. There's a free photo package on each trip, and these tours are really perfect for families, small groups, cruise ship passengers, or folks that don't have too much time in Vancouver. So ideally, we recommend folks spend about 4 nights in Vancouver, but if they're spending any less than that, Sea Vancouver is the way to go for them. We have 3 signature experiences with Sea Vancouver. The first one is our city and nature tour. Again, it departs from Granville Island and it hits some of the main hubs that travelers want to see when they're in Vancouver. So Stanley Park, Point Atkinson, the Grebe Islets, Spanish Banks. You're going to get beautiful pictures of downtown Vancouver and beautiful pictures of Lighthouse Park. It's absolutely stunning tour. We stop for seals, sea lions, and bald eagles, as you see in the pictures here. But if you're trying to go the other direction and see more of downtown, then we have a city and harbor tour. This city and harbor tour is about 90 minutes and again gets you to all the picture perfect locations in downtown Vancouver. We stop at the Siwash Rock right by Stanley Park. We stop in Cole Harbor, on the North Shore, Kitsilano Beach, English Bay. It's really a perfect tour if you're spending the day in Vancouver or traveling in between and you want to get the most out of your Vancouver experience. Lastly, our city and waterfall tour is increasingly popular because little do people know Vancouver has gorgeous waterfalls up in Deep Cove. So we have Silver Falls that you see here on the screen, and we also have Granite Falls, just really stunning waterfalls, just about a half an hour boat away from downtown Vancouver. With this trip, we also stop at all of the other stops that I just discussed with those other tours. So you really get the best of both worlds in which you're seeing Stanley Park, Cole Harbor, you're stopping at all of the bridges, you're stopping to see seals at a seal colony, stopping at Silver Falls. Again, really fantastic trip if folks are not interested in whale watching or just don't have enough time. So this is a brief overlook at Sea Vancouver. We are very proud of this experience and again, it has been increasingly popular in Vancouver. And so I wanted to share that with you guys. And this kind of brings me to the end of my presentation. I kept it short and sweet for you guys, but please let me know if you have any questions on any of these experiences. I'm always available to answer them, or save the contacts on the screen and you'll reach our lovely reservation team that works year-round to make sure that your guests have the most amazing experience with us. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Claudia. Well, I was thinking you can do both, right? It's amazing. Love those Vancouver city tours and then go whale watching as well. So some great options there. Thank you so
Absolutely.
much.